Let me get a video of you getting a video of me.
This should be hard. All right, so I'm just gonna pop it off.
Okay.
All right, I'm here with Jason Bobbitt, actor, entrepreneur.
Yes, sir.
Businessman.
Yes, sir.
Whatever you want to call him. Just go ahead and introduce yourself to the people. Let them know what you do.
What's going on? My name is Jason Bobbitt, right? I am Jason Bobbitt. I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina. And I moved down here to Atlanta maybe about, I want to say like 4 years ago. So I've been kicking it off. I've been, you know, on TV, Tyler Perry's Love Thy Neighbor. You might have seen it on OWN. Right now it's on Hulu. So make sure you guys check that out. But yeah, so, I kicked it off down here in Atlanta. I knew my dreams were down here, right? When it comes to me acting, me, pursuing this career that I wanted to pursue. And so I made it happen. And now I'm right here just, living my dreams right here in Atlanta. And it's just phenomenal just to see a dream take off from in your mind to in your mom's house. And now you're living what, you are destined to be, right? So when it comes to my dream, man, I'm just so grateful. I'm grateful I had been on TV, and now, I got on the entrepreneur side as well, because I knew that investing in something, right, something lucrative that I didn't have to show up for each and every day physically, I would live a better life. I would live a better lifestyle, and personally, it would make me happier. So I invested into the foreign exchange market right now. As you can hear, they down there right now, man. We just had a great stew by Vic Hardiston. He's somebody that has come into my life and just changed the dynamic of how I should think as a businessman. Investing in the foreign exchange market, right? Making sure that my money worked for itself. So they're down there parlaying and it's just to have, the man behind the camera. Shout out to my dog, getting this and just putting it back into the loop, putting it back into formation of how we all should be when it comes to this opportunity, when it comes to everything that we're doing right now in life. So I just thank Vic, I think Whitney, I think everybody that's put me in this position, Jazz, my girlfriend, that's made me a better person. And to always make sure that you are the head of your life, God, obviously, and that is your opportunity, your destiny, your reason why you're doing the things you want to do, right? So that's a little bit about me, man. I'm just so grateful. And I've started also as well. I started Actors Link Up. I knew I had to give back to the community. So when we tie this thing all around, started my dream, invested in myself, and now I'm investing in the community. With investing in the community, I started Actors Link Up, where all the actors can come to a social hub to create, to feel alive, to make sure that they had a voice. They had a voice for their creativity and their artistry.
So I know you said a lot about finally getting into the industry. So how was it kind of getting your first steps into Hollywood or Atlanta, so to speak, and kind of getting on that Tyler Perry set? How was that life on making that transition?
Man, it was so amazing to finally get on a set, to figure out, like, this is what I want to do. And so when I met Tyler Perry, when I got down to the studio, I knew. So beforehand, you have this notion of who people you want to work with in the industry, and he was one of them. So I manifested it. I knew everything in Atlanta. I knew that I had to be in Atlanta to make sure this thing happened. So I said I was going to work with Tyler Perry. I wrote it on my vision board. We had vision board parties, and I manifested this thing. So getting on set with him was one of the biggest accomplishments that I have ever had. And it's just phenomenal. It's phenomenal to see somebody that is such an icon, and you're right there with him, and he sees you, and he's turning your dreams into a lot of things that you never thought that can happen. So it was amazing, man. Just, he's these big, I like to say, he's these big broad, tall guy just coming in the room, and I'm just like, wow. It's really him. It's really him.
So, but after this link up, how's the reception with that? It looks like a great organization. I tapped in with y'all on Instagram. Kind of how we got to this point now. So, I see the benefits and the potential in Actors Link Up. Where do you see it going? What's your overall vision?
So the overall vision, man, just starting Actors Link Up with my boy. Shout out to Corn Evans. And the thing we want to do, we want to make sure that everybody that's trailblazing a path to success when it comes to acting, we want to make sure that we highlight them, right? Whether it be somebody that just booked their first role, whether it just be somebody that, have been on the scenes for a long time and never got their credit. Well, in Actors Link Up, we credit those people. We highlight those individuals, and they come out and share their story. They come out and give an inspiration to the people that was sitting in the same seats as me, sitting in the same seats as the person that is on TV or doing a show or a movie right now. So it's really beneficial to everybody that's coming out, and the way that we want to make this thing and take this thing to another level is making sure that people get the benefits. I always like to say to my partner, Kwame, say, like, everybody got to leave here with something, right? So we want to make sure that if you're an actor, if you're an artist, a creative, you're leaving there with something. Those actors that come through, that's been where you've been, they're going to leave there with something. They're going to leave there inspired. They're going to be motivated, and they're going to learn how to move and be a force in this industry called acting and alongside their careers.
Okay, what's some upcoming projects you got? What can they look out for you from? What's something that Actors Link Up have going on? Just kind of quick rundowns of upcoming events and upcoming features.
Cool. So, man, I just signed with an agent. Having an agent as an actor is very, very important. They're your representation whenever you're not in the room. They get you in the door. They make sure that you're represented well. So I just signed with an agent. And so I'm pretty sure I'm going to have some major auditions coming up. When you look back at this film, right, you'll see that, I was a poised young man just being shot by this guy, man. Like, shout out to you, man. Woo! Shout out to you, man. And you'll look back and say, wow, like, this guy, he really, really took off. He really, really had a vision. He really, really had a dream, and he really took off. Why? Because simply I believe in myself, man. And by believing in yourself, you know that you're going to make it far. You know you're going to do well. So I definitely see me on a lot of big projects, coming up. And Actors Link Up, man, you can find us in the nearest city near you. We're taking it on the road. Soon as, it's safe for us to go back out, right? We're going to take this thing on the road, state to state.
So where can people find you as far as handles on social media, YouTube, things such as that? Also, Actors Link Up.
Cool. So it's just as it sounds. My name is I am Jason Bobbitt on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook at Jason Bobbitt, JasonBobbitt. And my Twitter is the same thing as my IG. I am Jason Bobbitt. Again, that's I am Jason Bobbitt on IG and Twitter. Facebook, Jason Bobbitt. And then Actors Link Up is just as it sounds. Actors Link Up.
Take your time, bro.
Hey, thank you, man.